Hey, what's up, boys and girls? I'm T0x1x, and I'm here with a new sort of commentary where I'm going to be explaining my life up until now. It has a very poetic ring to it, right off the bat. And I get hit by a grenade, which I take as kind of an ominous sign to how this commentary is going to go. It's a spur of the moment. I haven't planned anything out. This is all just coming off the top of my head, and so we're going to see how this happens to roll out. So let's start from the very beginning, why don't we? My parents loved each other very much, and when parents love each other very much, blah 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 blah, they have a child. Okay, you know, yada yada yada, etc. etc. T0x1x is born. Right on the birth certificate it said T0x1x. They did not want their last name associated with me for the embarrassment factor. They realized how I'd be a socially awkward person up until I was about 16 years old and just kind of sit in my game room and repeatedly play various video games for hours and slowly embarrass the family name. So they didn't want anything associated with that. That's fine. I don't blame them. I wouldn't want to be associated with it either. Personally, as a child, I would have handed myself off to foster parents until I was roughly 10 years old and able to work in the fields for my parents. And then that way I could be pure profit from there on out, and I'd have to work for my food and wages and stuff like that. And that would be the ideal sense, I believe, for my childhood. But unfortunately, it did not go like that. They kept me for some odd reason. I'm not entirely sure. And they sheltered me a lot my whole life. I'm one of those kids that never got to see R movies until he was, like, actually 16 or 17. I know, right? So that was sucky, and see, now I think of this whole Call of Duty commentary that I'm doing right now. See, I'm 3 and 4. That's an illustration of how pathetic the beginning of my life was. I mean, like, it was good. Don't get me wrong, but I was sheltered. There goes the cell phone. If any of you heard that, see, social life is here. I've moved past that part of my life, and I've cruised into the area where I am super popular. Everyone knows my name. I'm just the coolest guy around, and I am just speaking. I feel the crap coming out of my mouth right now. Like, it's a little bit of a taste in there. But it's whatever, if that's what you want to believe about me. Pick up the double kill. It's no big. Moving on. A freaking cell phone. It's going on silent. I just did it. Bam. Zero sound. Another text just came in now. What do you know? What do you know? So as I got to be around 13 or 15, no, more around 15. Remember that commentary I had way back when on zombies with that other kid, Wyatt Earp? Yeah, he is one of my best friends, and that's when I met him. And he kind of took me and pulled me out of the sheltered existence, the poor, pathetic sheltered existence that I lived, and shoved me out into various things that I was highly uncomfortable in. But ultimately, I think it was a large profit. Because overall, I'd be even worse now, and without him, man, things could have been rough. And you see how I spun around there and just shot at the door for no real reason? That's called intuition, my friends. It failed me. My instinct, not too good. Thought there was a guy there. No, my teammates had it locked down solidly, and I'm getting awful close to a blackbird here, and so I'm thinking I gotta be careful. All right. This commentary has already been pretty pathetic, and I get my life saved by the round ender. I can't believe I was so screwed. I was just like absolutely done for, and the round's like, well, I'm gonna end and save T0x1x's poor pathetic existence. I think I'm around 6 and 5 now. It's not good, but right now, yeah, you're gonna see the comeback of a lifetime. It goes pretty hardcore, and I almost get killed by a Semtex, but I get a double kill with a grenade, so it's whatever. Back to my life. 16-year-old, you know, fail my license test the first time. No big. I didn't want that frickin' license anyway. Who likes a license when they're 16? So I failed that. It's whatever. I moved on in life. 3 months later, I decided, well, we'll try it again. I almost failed it again, and both times it was on the 90-degree back-in. That's frickin' cone. If you hit that over, that's an auto-fail. The second time that I actually got it, I nudged it, and it wobbled, but it didn't fall. And I have a feeling that the driving instructor is just like, this poor guy. He's so pathetic. I'm just going to let him have his license. But it's whatever. So I was like, okay, I'll take that. I'm not going to complain. So I got my license, drove around the family car for a while, and then I got the best gift of my entire life, a frickin' 2001 lightning blue Ford Focus. Now, some people argue that it's a baby blue, but it's definitely a lightning blue. I don't care what they tell you. It's most certainly a lightning blue, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. I will argue to the death that it is a lightning blue, not a baby blue. Now they've cleared that up. I'd like to just inform you of the specs. 4 cylinders, alright? I call it the 4-cylindered Fury sometimes. Still haven't come with a good name for it. Blacked out rims with spray paint. Real classy. Kind of chipping off a little bit. Really nice. The back, some of the paint's peeling up. Oh, it's a beautiful machine. 0 to 60 in probably 3 seconds, I'd say. The G-forces are extreme. Oh my, when like you take off and that thing, you are like catapulted into the back of the seat, and it's like you're in a freaking astronaut ship. I just call the space shuttle an astronaut ship. So, moving past that, please just forget that I just called a space shuttle an astronaut ship. Wow, that's bad. But back to the Focus. Multiple problems gone wrong with it. Leaks all over the place. I think I fixed that though. That was a big turn on with the ladies. Let me tell you. When you're driving along, you get that nasty smell, and you're like, what is that? Oh, there's some mold growing in the back of my car. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure if it's toxic or not, but it's definitely mold, and I should scrape that off. You're right. So a lot of my time was spent scraping mold off the car. That was a lot of my life right there. My most recent life. So that's pretty exciting. Ladies, get at me. And that's about the excitement that I have. I finally have an awesome girlfriend, so there's that. And then up till now, that's about it. And that's going to bring it to an end. That was a very condensed version of my life. I didn't really go through the specifics. But it's been a good life so far. I'm turning 19 in like 2 or 3 days. Or no, like a week. It depends on when I upload this. But who cares? Say happy birthday to me, guys. I never get that. Ha! Alright, guys. This has been a weird commentary. I hope you liked it. I might do some more of these, some more life stories, etc., etc. Get really deep into life, philosophize, all that crap. But thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it very much. T0x1x is out.